One of the most important elements found on our planet is water. And though it is not unique to our home, no other planet has been discovered that uses water the way our Earth does. Water can be found in the most remote areas, from the tops of mountains, starting off as small streams, trickling down into large rivers that then pour out into vast oceans. Even in dry, desert-like conditions, water can be found supporting life. Water is even found floating high into the sky as clouds, or floating in the sea as giant frozen blocks of ice. Covering nearly 75% of the Earth's surface, this amazing element is all around us and is essential to all living things. But what makes up this abundant resource? Just two simple gas molecules, oxygen and hydrogen. Although it seems to have a simple structure and a delicate composition, having just one oxygen and two hydrogen molecules, it is perplexing just how much strength is contained within it. Consider the power found in each of its physical states: liquid, gas, and solid. In its liquid form, its strong bonds can allow it to erode rocks, with just droplets of water over a long period of time, creating amazing structures. Or as a powerful river, it can carve out large sections of the earth, leaving behind beautiful scenery like the Grand Canyon. Its density is strong enough to support the weight of massive ships weighing thousands of tons. And if we pressurize it enough, one can even cut through solid metal. But apply heat to this liquid, and something impressive happens. Although water in its liquid form is heavy, when it reaches 212 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius, it turns into a gas, allowing it to become lighter than air. How can its gas state also be considered powerful? Consider how we've been able to harness its power. Man has been able to use the energy contained in steam to power massive machines. The most common application today is through its ability to create electricity. Its application can be found in nuclear, gas, oil, and coal power plants. Where else can we see water in its gaseous state? We find it in the clouds. When warm, humid air rises from the earth and cools to what is called the dew point, moisture condenses because cool air cannot hold as much water as warm air. If this occurs near the ground, it is called fog. If it takes place higher in the sky, it forms a cloud. Probably the most impressive and awesome of clouds are the ones that can talk. Their name? Cumulonimbus. These clouds might reach 10 miles or even higher into the sky. These storm clouds can put on a dazzling sound and light show that surpasses anything that man can make. Collectively, these storms can become even more powerful in the forms of tornadoes and hurricanes. But let the temperatures drop below 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius while in the air, and something amazing happens to the water. Slowly, these little droplets of water start to form tiny crystal-like structures, each with their own unique design. We call them snowflakes. Sometimes, if the right conditions are met, these small frozen droplets of water can accumulate into large balls of ice called hail, and they can become as large as 18 inches or 45 centimeters in size. How is such a harmless gas able to turn into something so strong and destructive? It's because of what happens after its molecules have slowed down, after reaching its freezing point. The hydrogen and oxygen molecules start to arrange themselves into strong interlocking bonds, and instead of shrinking, they expand. As a solid, one would think that something as big as an iceberg would sink instead of floating. But because of water's uniqueness in its solid state, ice is less dense than its liquid state, giving us the familiar scene of ice floating on top of water. How is it that this seemingly simple and beautiful substance can contain so much power and energy within its three states? Because of the one who designed it. Our Creator, Jehovah, is the one doing great and unsearchable things, causing us to look on in amazement and allowing us to examine and learn. Proverbs chapter 8, verses 28 and 29 tells us that He established the clouds above. He founded the fountains of the deep. He set a decree for the sea, that its waters should not pass beyond His order. He established the foundations of the earth. As we continue to learn more and more about the intricacies of water and its interactions with nature, take note of how Jehovah has used His strength and power to create this unique element.